beach may be the last place you want to be for the next couple of days because a rainstorm is coming, Paul.
Yeah, we've got a couple different waves of rain and wind that are going to be heading through. One tomorrow, another one on Sunday, and every other day in the 7-day forecast has at least a chance of showers. So kind of a reversal of the weather that we've had over the past few days. Let's take a look at what you need to know as we head into our first alert weather day tomorrow. This evening, things are fine. Beautiful sunset as we look out from the top of Black Mountain, looking down towards the Santa Clara Valley. We are going to be tracking the heavy rain and gusty winds moving in on Wednesday. It is a first alert day for both threats, and then lingering showers for Thursday and Friday and Saturday. More rain and wind with yet another atmospheric river on Sunday. I think wind is going to be the greater threat for the second half of the weekend, and much cooler temperatures are going to settle in as these waves of rain move through as well. Right now, we're tracking some rain off the coast. Looks pretty impressive, but the expectation is that this is largely going to evaporate before it hits the coast of the Bay Area. The exception to that might be this batch of slightly heavier rain that's aiming for the North Bay. A few passing showers in the North Bay, but I think this looks much more impressive. The radar seeing some moisture farther up in the atmosphere as opposed to what it's going to look like once it makes its way over land. Let's check out Futurecast, and it shows the possibility of a couple of passing showers. None of the forecast models are really latching on very well to that first wave of moisture, so we'll see how that plays out. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, we start mostly dry, but the rain moves in. The first waves of heavy rain moving into the North Bay by late morning, moving into San Francisco right around lunchtime, and then progressing across the rest of the Bay Area as we head through the afternoon and into the evening. This line here of brighter colors on Futurecast indicates what we call a narrow cold frontal rain band. It's associated with the heaviest downpours and the gustiest winds. They're going to march right across the bulk of the Bay Area right during the peak of rush hour. Now, that heaviest rain is gradually going to push to the east as we head through tomorrow evening, but we're still going to see light to moderate rain showers for much of Wednesday night, and then we're into lighter lingering off and on showers on Thursday. The wind is going to be a factor as the system comes through. Already noticeable along the coast. Later tonight, 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts there, picking up a bit as the sun comes up tomorrow morning, but the strongest winds are going to be associated with the approach of that heaviest rain. 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts on a widespread basis. Along the coast, we're talking some 45 to 50 mile an hour gusts with even higher gusts than that in the higher elevations of the Santa Cruz Mountains. Those gusty conditions will continue through the afternoon and into tomorrow evening, and then the strongest winds are going to shift farther off to the east along with the heaviest rain by tomorrow night. So how much rain are we talking about? Well, let's take a look at the amounts that we expect. The most likely scenario is what we put in the circle on our little indicators here, but also highlighting the range of possibilities in a few locations like San Jose. We expect about 1.33 inches of rainfall through early Thursday morning, but it's possible you overachieve and pick up close to 2 inches of rain. It's possible that maybe the heaviest rain misses you and you pick up just over a 1/2 inch of rain. There's always some uncertainty with these type of rainfall forecasts. But again, for all these communities, we're outlining what we expect and giving you some sense of the uncertainty on either end. The range of possibilities is a little narrow inland in the East Bay, kind of the rain shadow effect there. San Francisco, we're anticipating almost just over 1.5 inches of total rainfall, but the possibility is there of 2.5 inches of rain adding up. But if we miss out, it could be less than 1 inch. That's a fairly wide range considering this thing is knocking on our doorstep. And for the North Bay, you're going to have the heftiest amounts, 2 to 3 inches of rain on a widespread basis. But again, if the system slows down a little bit and dumps heavier rainfall rates for a longer period of time, it's certainly possible that Santa Rosa would pick up 4 or more inches of rain. And that's more likely for the coastal ranges of Sonoma County. Let's take a look at the excessive rainfall outlook from the Weather Prediction Center, which includes the entire Bay Area. It's a slight risk of excessive rainfall that may sound reassuring, a slight risk, but what it means is there is an elevated threat of flash flooding because of the rainfall rates that are going to be occurring in a fairly short amount of time. And in the High Sierra, this is going to be a snowmaker, the first of two. This one has prompted a winter storm warning. They're going to pick up just over 6 inches of snow at lake level, but the higher elevations, 1.5 to 2 feet of snow. And then the weekend system, which is going to bring more rain to the Bay Area, it's going to bring several feet of snow. The snow levels are going to drop significantly as we head into the weekend. So we got a lot to keep our eyes on over the next several days. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. And temperature-wise, everybody's going to be on an even playing field. And everybody, coast, bayside, farther inland, has equal rain chances. Rain and wind tomorrow, and then showers Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Another wave of rain and especially wind for the second half of the weekend on Sunday. We'll watch that system very carefully, with still more lingering showers in the forecast by Monday and Tuesday of next week. A busy pattern over the next 7 days.
Yeah, you are going to be busy, Paul. All right, thanks.